What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a new episode of The List. What is The List? If you haven't watched any of my list episodes, check out my list playlist. Anyways, The List is a wrestling topic show, or I can give my thoughts. It's basically me giving my thoughts on any topics I want to: entertainment, sports, pro wrestling, WWE, wrestling news. Anyways, that's what the list is. I give my opinion to what's going on. I haven't done a new one, in a long time. But I had to. This was needed. It has to be done. I gotta talk about the talent WWE released again. Don't ask me why they can't fucking pay these talents. Some of them were not used like at all for like years or months and months and months. Some are not used. So I understand them releasing them, but some of them were really fucking good. And I was a fan of them. And they shouldn't have been fired. A year later, after like 30 wrestlers were fired last year during the pandemic, WWE strikes again. WWE is the real virus. I'm just kidding. But they released a lot of talent yesterday, and there may be more. There may be more coming. More releases may come. Who the fuck knows? This is fucking crazy. Before I get to the talents that were released yesterday, Paige thinks this is just a story on the wrestling dirt sheet I go to. Paige thinks she's still hopeful she can wrestle for WWE again. I am not. She will not wrestle again in a WWE ring. No way. I know Daniel Bryan came back and Edge, but they're different. They're main event fucking stars. They are main event players. I don't think they'll let Paige come back because they don't see her as a Ronda Rousey or a Charlotte Flair. They don't. She's not even a Becky Lynch. But in her time, Paige is good. When she was wrestling full time, she was good. But I think she signed a 5-year deal, long-term deal, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 years ago. I know she's on WWE Backstage on FS1. They just totally got rid of that show. But Paige, I don't see them getting rid of her until her contract is up. And that's like 2 to 3 years away, I bet. And I doubt they might. Why would they re-sign her? Paige is like useless. She does nothing for the company. I don't know what the fuck she does. She was on Twitch all the time on her channel. That got taken away. And I agree with WWE. If you want to work there, you got to get rid of your Twitch. You got to get rid of being on Cameo. Unless the company is going to take all your profits. Unless you let them do that, I don't know. But when you sign a WWE contract, my opinion, you sign away your rights. You sign away your rights to do anything else but work for WWE. But somehow, I don't know, the New Day gets to keep their YouTube channel up, down, I guess, because, I don't know, WWE probably gets part of the money from the money they make. But yeah, Paige, I don't see you wrestling in a WWE ring ever again. You're not Daniel Bryan, you're not Edge. You're not on their level. Will she go to AEW in the future? Probably. I bet. So here we go. Backstage details on the WWE releases. There's not much, according to Dave Meltzer, because he fucking knows it all, right? No, he doesn't. I think he makes up a lot of shit. Or whoever tells him shit is not right. So according to Dave Meltzer, this is probably true. And I hope it is. They deserve to be fucking paid. All the talent that got released is being paid until July 14th. They were released on April 14th. So they're going to be paid during their no complete clause. They'll be paid for 3 more months. That's good. But not everybody, I don't know. Not everybody might not have a 90-day compete. Everybody might not have a 90 days. Because, I don't know, you could say to WWE, if you're a talent and you want to go somewhere right away and start working instead of being fucking bored for 90 days and sitting home, you could say to them, you don't got to pay me, don't pay me for 3 months. Don't pay me for 3 months. Just let me out of the contract so I can go somewhere. So they might agree to let some people out right away, and who knows, some of these wrestlers might show up in a new company within 1 to 2 to 3 weeks or a month. But they will be paid, some of them. And but Andrade, that guy, everybody thought he had a 90-day no compete. Everybody thought he couldn't go anywhere. That's not true. He can. Because he got out of it. He didn't have a 90-day Andrade. So I don't know where he's going to go. Probably to Mexico to wrestle under his mask. I don't know where he'll go. AEW should sign him. Or New Japan. Or Ring of Honor or somebody. Or Impact. So he got out of his 90 days, but I don't know how. Maybe his contract was up and they wanted him to sign a new one and he refused. But I think he got his release because he asked for it and he got it. So here we go with some of... So some of the talent might be gone for 90 days and some of them might show up in another company. I don't know. It depends on their deals they signed or something. I don't know. If they don't want to be paid for 3 more months, they could probably get out of the 90 days. So here's a list of talent that was released. Some of them I forgot, so I'm going to go back to the article. I know some of them were, 4 women, and 2 of them should have not been fucking released. They are too good, and they were underused, underutilized, misused, not booked good, not even booked on TV, were never put in a storyline. And you know the 2 women I'm talking about, the Iconics, they were never used good until they lost the tag titles and they were broken up. That was a fucking mistake. That was a dropping of the ball by WWE. You fumbled. At the 1 yard line, you fumbled. It was a badly booked, bad idea. Bad creative, bad fucking idea. I blame Vince McMahon. Triple H, I guess, did not want to get involved and try to tell Vince, why would you break them up? They're great together. I don't get it. Nobody must have had the fucking balls to go up to Vince and say, why would you break them up? This is the worst idea ever. This is a bad fucking decision. But he did it anyways. Vince is to blame for that shit. Because they're great together. They didn't even have to be tag team champions anymore. The Iconics were fucking money in comedy gold. Did you ever see their backstage interviews? They were fucking hilarious. Especially Billie Kay. She could be a fucking comedian. She's that funny. She is hilarious. I love Billie Kay. Peyton Royce, the better wrestler, but Billie Kay's the better entertainer, in my opinion. Both of them are drop dead gorgeous, smoking hot women. Just absolutely gorgeous women, both of them. And they were great together. I will never understand why you broke them up and why the fuck would you release them. I will never get it. That's a mistake. But again, WWE's loss, it's a big loss in my opinion for the women's tag team division. You broke up the Iconics. Now you have 2 less women to be in part of your main roster. Women, you have 2 less awesome women. What the fuck? And Mickie James, I don't even count. She's a legend. She's a future Hall of Famer. But I don't even count Mickie as part of the women's main roster because she was barely ever used. She's barely ever used. I think she's backstage every week, but they didn't use her. That was a mistake too. But letting the Iconics go, that is a big fucking mistake. Horrible decision. Just god awful, just absolutely shit. It's a shitty, stupid idea to release the Iconics. But Vince, you dropped the ball. It's your company's loss. WWE's loss is another company's gain. Either Impact or AEW's going to sign one of them or both. I bet you. They're not going to go to Japan. I doubt it. They could go back to Shimmer. Who knows? They could go to the NWA. I doubt it. I think Peyton will go to AEW for sure because her husband's there. And I'm sure Tony Khan would probably get out of contract, throw it at her, and offer her a deal. Why wouldn't you? Any company should offer both Iconics a fucking deal. Any company. If I had a company, I'd fucking pull out a contract. I'd give it to them, say, write down your number. What do you want? I'll pay you it to come to my company and entertain. They don't need to be champions. Wherever they go, all they need to do is be together and fucking entertain. I pray, I hope. I don't pray, I'm not religious, but I'm just saying. I pray, I hope, I wish that the Iconics come in a company together. That they come out on TV together, holding hands and being the Iconics. You can't call them the Iconics, but so what? They could be called Iconic or the Icons. Call them the Icons because they were fucking great together. So here we go with the list of talent that was released. I can't even find it. So Here it is. Another woman. I said three. Yeah, did I say four women? I think four women were released. Chelsea Green, Mickie James, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce. Now, Chelsea Green, I like her a lot. She has a lot of talent. Sadly, she got injured on WWE, but she came back in the Rumble for about 15 seconds. I wish Chelsea Green was in NXT, but she was not brought back. Chelsea Green has talent. Wherever she goes, she will succeed in whatever company she's a part of. Chelsea Green will be a big asset. Really good for whatever company she's in. She'll do great things. Same with Peyton and Billie. I hope they don't quit wrestling. I hope they go to a company together. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're best friends. They should stay together. Because they're the their careers are at their best as a team, as the Iconics, not broken apart, not separated. So here we go. So Chelsea Green, they didn't do much with her. She was ready to come back. They didn't want to fucking put her on the main roster and bring her back. I don't fucking get it. I don't know why. She looks great. She's good in the ring. And she can talk. But she'll do really good things. Welcome back, Laura Von Ness. That crazy gimmick that I enjoy is probably coming back. Chelsea Green, I think, will go to Impact because that's where Zack Ryder is. Her fiance. So maybe she'll go to AEW. I don't know. But Chelsea Green back as part of the Knockouts division. That'd be good shit. She's a former Knockouts champion. Mickie James. Go to the NWA Women's division. I would like to see Mickie James, Thunder Rosa in a feud. Or Mickie could go to AEW. Samoa Joe, that was pretty damn shocking. He was released. The guy was just on WrestleMania on commentary, and he was a very good commentator. Samoa Joe is a great talker, great commentator. Why the fuck would you release him? That's stupid. That's like no intelligence at all. Let's get rid of him. This is probably Vince. We pay him too much. Release him. He doesn't even wrestle anymore. Well, Vince, the guy wanted to come back to the ring and you fucking never let him come back. I don't know if he's just cleared or what. He's probably cleared months ago. Was Samoa Joe injury prone on the main roster? Maybe. I don't know. But the guy could have came back and wrestled again. Stupid creative, I don't know. It's Vince's fault, not creative's. Because creative could have pitched to Vince, let's bring him back in the ring, and Vince was like, no, I don't get it. Vince wanted him to stay a commentator. Why the fuck was he gone? Why was he not on commentary on Monday? I don't fucking know. I guess he asked for the release. Some of these talents I did hear asked for their release. I don't think the Iconics did. Peyton might have. I think Peyton Royce was really frustrated and was done with the WWE. She cut a pretty damn good promo on Raw Talk saying, like, I'm ready to challenge for the women's title. I've been here. I put in the work. And what did she get for it? Nothing. That promo was done for nothing. It got her no TV time. She did not get on WrestleMania, sadly. She was not on Raw. After she cut that great promo, passionate, she wasn't even on Raw for like the next 2 to 3 weeks. And they did nothing with her at WrestleMania. They should have moved, traded, had Peyton Royce traded to SmackDown and reunite with Billie. Billie kept, her gimmick was showing her resume to everybody. That was not a good gimmick or storyline, but Billie Kay fucking got it over. She could get over anything you give her. She could get it over and make it work. So, yeah, Peyton Royce was not used after that passionate promo on Raw Talk. Tucker's been released. I don't want anybody to lose their job, but doesn't affect me that the guy's gone. I don't really care. The best thing Tucker did was in NXT with Otis. It's a tag team. That's the best they ever were together. On the main roster, they did nothing. I take that back. Tucker was pretty good in the Elimination Chamber last year. He did some good stuff. Since then, he was chasing the 24/7 title and looking like a joke. Kalisto, it's a little surprising they let him go, but I guess they were done with him. He was there for a pretty long time. I remember Kalisto took on Ryback at WrestleMania 32. He's been there a long time. Kalisto I could see in AEW or Impact. Wesley Blake. The guy was not put back on TV. He was gone for well over a year, and they were paying him to do nothing. Bo Dallas, what the fuck? Where the fuck has he been? I guess he's the guy was fucking a lucky son of a bitch, living his best life, sitting home, getting paid to do nothing, and bang, Liv Morgan. What the fuck? That guy's living in heaven if he's with Liv Morgan. I don't know if they're really together, but that's what I heard. Bo Dallas was with Liv Morgan. That fucker's living in heaven. Even if he's fired, he's still living his best life because his girlfriend's Liv Morgan. And she is smoking hot. So, that's it. That's all the releases. Bo Dallas, Peyton Royce, Wesley Blake, Kalisto, Tucker, Mickie James, Chelsea Green, Billie Kay, Samoa Joe. What upsets me most is Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. What the fuck? Why'd you break them up? And why the fuck would you release them? That is a stupid fucking move. But again, WWE and Vince probably think nobody, no wrestler, no name in wrestling, no one wrestler, no two wrestlers, no 3 to 4 to 20 wrestlers, no wrestlers bigger than the WWE. That's how they think, in my opinion. But to me, it's a big loss. No Billie Kay on TV anymore. No Peyton Royce, even though they did nothing with her for months and months and months until she wrestled Asuka in her final match on a Raw. She had a really good showing, but she lost, and then she cut a great promo on Raw Talk, and then after that, they did nothing with Peyton. I got to see Peyton Royce at a live NXT show in 2016 when she was very new in NXT, and I'm glad I got to see her live. So I expect Peyton and Billie to come into a company together. I really hope they do, because if they do, that will be great for any company, whoever signs them. By the way, Peyton Royce put out a statement on Twitter thanking the fans, and I think she thanked WWE. Billie Kay put out a thank you tweet, a long couple paragraphs. Billie Kay said, And I was a bigger Billie Kay fan than Peyton. But Peyton was better in the ring, as I said. I just think Billie Kay made me laugh a lot. And if you can make me laugh as a woman, I fucking love you. For an example, I loved the original Saturday Night Live cast, Gilda Radner. I thought she's fucking great, hilarious. Gilda Radner. She made me laugh instantly. I didn't watch the original. I wasn't born, but I've been watching it on Peacock. And I knew of Gilda Radner growing up in my 20s and 30s. I've known of her, and I thought she's hilarious and really funny as hell. So this is Billie Kay's statement about being released. She put out a statement. Go on her Twitter and read it. Thank you, WWE, Vince McMahon, and Triple H for the past 6 years. Oh yeah, and I just want to say I heard it's a rumor. Kevin Dunn did not like Peyton Royce. He didn't, not Peyton. Kevin Dunn did not get. I shouldn't say he didn't like her, but the guy's a jerk off. He probably didn't get her comedy and thought she wasn't good or funny. Fuck you, Kevin Dunn. You're a fucking idiot. Billie Kay was hilarious. And my God, she's gorgeous. You dumb motherfucker, Kevin Dunn. You don't know talent when you can see it right in front of your fucking face, you dumb beaver tooth motherfucking dumb son of a bitch. You should be released immediately. You should have been released over 20 years ago. Kevin Dunn, you fucking suck at your job. If you're the director, like every pay-per-view when there's a 3 count, a big finish, you fucking move the cameras to the crowd or ridiculous. You're a horrible director. Fuck you, Kevin Dunn. You're scum. And you suck. If you thought Billie Kay was boring and you didn't understand her and get her talent. So the past 6 years, she says, I have fulfilled my dreams entirely from being a 10-year-old girl that fell in love with WWE from the moment I saw The Rock on TV, and now I'm walking away with so many incredible moments. From Super Showdown in Australia in front of my friends and family to winning the tag team titles at WrestleMania. Thank you, every single person. And by the way, Billie Kay was fucking loved backstage by all the wrestlers and her co-workers. She was fucking loved. I wish all the boys and girls would have complained. Went up to Vince and been like, we're not wrestling tonight unless you fucking rehire Billie Kay. So here's her statement. Thank you to every single person in both locker rooms and everyone that I had the pleasure of working with behind the scenes too. I love you all and will never forget your support and all the crazy stories we have together. I will miss you all so much. Thank you to all the fans for inviting me into your lives. I hope I made you smile and laugh. That's all I ever wanted to do. I will never forget all the kind words and memories we've had together over the years. Thank you to my family for always supporting this crazy dream. And she goes on and on. Read the whole thing. I'm going to miss Billie Kay and Peyton. I'm going to miss the Iconics. I'm going to miss Samoa Joe. Everybody else will be